Hey guys, and welcome back. So as most of you will know if you're subscribed to the channel, I do own an S2000 and I've had it for a few years. I've not really been too sure what I'm going to do with this car, but I have decided this year it's going to be my show car instead of my little Audi A1. I was going to do a big reveal video in April before we go to Dubshed with the car completely finished and show spec. But I've decided now that if I do that, I'm not going to have any content for you guys to watch between now and April. So with that being said, I am going to just put together bits and pieces of the S2000 getting done and make a little S2000 series for you guys to enjoy. Now I am fully aware that some of you won't like what I'm going to do with the S2000. It definitely is going to be a show car. It's not going to be track spec, it's not going to be race spec, it's just going to be pure and utter show spec. I totally understand that that's not going to be everyone's cup of tea, but it is something I've wanted to do with S2000 for a long time. Everything that I'm doing is completely reversible, nothing is going to be cut and botched, it's going to be completely reversible and made back into a normal standard S2000 once I'm finished with the show car aspect of it. So anything that I've said about you're not going to see this car until April 2023, just completely disregard that, and hopefully you guys can enjoy the build for what it is, and even if it's not your cup of tea, hopefully you can enjoy the build process. So let's just get into the video today. Might be a little bit mixed up for the first couple of bits because I didn't plan to do it this way, but yeah, let's just get into the video. Hey guys, and welcome to the start of the S2000 transformation. Today is the 3rd of October 2022 and we are going to attempt to bag the S2000. So for those of you who don't really know what the S2000 looks like, this is what it looks like at the minute, and hopefully by next year it's going to be completely different. My air suspension has arrived. Got our struts in here, got our management and my tank over here, and we've got the wheels here. Oh, this thing is dead. Let's get it started and we can take it down and put it onto the lift. You might remember the coilovers I put in not that long ago. You can go back and check the video. It drove from this unit to my unit, which is here to around that corner. And they're coming out again. Coilover 1. Guys, I think I broke my toe. So as you can guess, I have dropped the coilover on my toe when removing it from the car. But this is what the car looks like with the new wheels on it, and the bags are now fitted and in. So we're just going to go ahead and skip this process because I just didn't video anything, as I'm pretty sure my toe was broke at this point. If you know me, you will know that I have loved BBSs forever and I'm so grateful to own a set. First day leaving the house. I've been sick all over New Year's, so it's the first day I've been out, and Paddy has kindly offered to do my boot build in the S2000. I pretty much gave the boys the freedom to do whatever they wanted with the boot build. A big thank you to Paddy and Ryan for doing the boot build. You can find their social media in the description below. Step 1, remove the floor and trace around it on the wood. So then you will need your jigsaw to cut around the trace mark that you had made on the wood. Linda and I then left on a wild goose chase of trying to find material to cover the wood. We were totally unsuccessful in finding the material we needed to cover the wood. Be smart, don't be like me and order online before you go to do the project. The easiest way to do it was to cut it into 3 sections. You probably could do it in 1, but 3 was definitely easier. I found some old wood to make the base of the false floor. And of course, vacuum as you go to get all the sawdust. Let's be honest, I'll be finding sawdust for weeks. We used these 2 bits of wood as the base of the false floor. It meant that the whole floor was raised by 40mm. I had to keep this in mind so we could cut the interior fabric to fit around the sides. Now it's time to mock up how the tank will fit in the boot build. Roller Sam.
bring them over.
Good job, Paddy. Not Paddy. Thanks, Davey and Megs for carpet. For picking. Thanks, Sarah, for the moral support. Thanks, Paddy, for all your innovation work. Thanks, Hugo, for making a mess. Thanks, husband, somewhere. So we have been here since like 10 o'clock this morning, and like I said, I have been sick for the last week and a half, and this is the first day I've really been out of the house. You can probably still hear it in my chest. I am still quite sick, and the S2000 has now got its boot build. There's another bit missing, I'll show you now in a second. The S2000 now has its boot build, and it's such a good job. It's just nice to know that you have friends who are willing to come and help you out whenever you are looking to do something like this. We could go and pay someone a whole lot of money to do us a boot build, but I don't really need that for the S2000, as you're probably never going to see this at shows or open. There is so much stuff you can do to cars if you do take time to do it yourself. Probably could have done some of it, but the boys did offer to help me out and to do it. I'm not 100% better, so they did say they would do it for me. Tomorrow we will be back down and we will be putting all the lines and all the stuff in the front of the car away a bit better, hide a little bit better. Paddy is very good at that. He is very good with the wiring. He is an electrician by trade, so of course he is going to be a little bit better with the wiring than we would be. He has been really, really good, and of course Megan and Davey went and got me the fabric as well, which was quite a little bit away, so thank you to them as well for getting that. So as you can see, we have got the tank and it is hanging up with these. It is a seamless tank that I got along with my air suspension. It probably will get painted and changed colour depending on other things on the car. Then we put my manifold here. This is floating. It does look a little bit like it is connected, but it is floating up here. We then got the manifold, and as you've seen, I got this custom little plaque for Christmas, which we have took off the original one and put this one on just for the meantime. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep it like that because it is a little bit big. And then the braided lines just going into the bottom of it, into the compressor and below the false floor. And the false floor has been wrapped in this suede material, this black suede material. This is the original carpet that's on the back and the sides, which I'm going to just fabric dye black tomorrow maybe, if I can get it. So you can see the difference in the black. Now this is more like a grey, whereas this is black. So tomorrow I might do that when I'm here. I might paint this black. There is this bit missing here, which I cannot find. This is the bit where it hides my spare wheels, but I can't find the bit of carpet. It must be somewhere. If not, I'll order another one, but we can't find it. That's why you can see this and it's exposed. It will look like this at the other side. But I think that looks really good for a boot build. I think it looks really professional, and it's just so much nicer than what it was. Tomorrow Paddy is going to come back down and put away all these wires, head away in through the plastics and out through into the engine bay and into the air suspension. Let me know in the comments what you think of the boot build. I think it's turned out so well and I think it looks really nice. I don't know about the colour of this yet, but I'm kind of feeling it. It does kind of match with the centre cap. It does match the centre caps on the wheel, so I don't know, I might keep it. Unsure. Right, I'm going home, it is freezing. Thank you so much for watching today's video and I will see you in the next one.